Beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in to this White Cliffs 9-hole cup rookie walkthrough video. I'm going to walk you through the shots that I'm going to use. We're going to talk about the possible alternatives. Always remember, you have to play these courses according to the clubs in your bag and decide what to do with your balls. So if you're excited to get into it, subscribe now so you don't miss out on any of the action, and let's get into the video. Hole number one, and we begin our tournament with a par 4. I'm going to bring to the drive my quarterback and this katana ball. As you can see, we're going to give this shot 3 or maybe even 4, 5 bars of topspin, depending on the wind. The idea here is that we want to get it nice and far down this fairway without getting too close to the end of the rough. We're going to set ourselves up for a second shot rough bump that, depending on that wind angle, can be, relatively approachable, or it could be quite difficult. I'm going to play that first shot there at 10% maximum distance. Now, second shot here, as you can see, max distance backbone. This is a good place to be. So I'm giving it like maximum right spin, and I wish I'd given it just at least 1 bar of top spin. I find that when I went through all my footage, most of the shots that I missed came in short. So I'm going to really focus to try to not come in short during the tournament and just to give it, like a little bar 1.2 or so top spin to get that ball guide through the hole, or at least with this lower level backbone closer than it is. However, this is absolutely a great way to play this one. 35% max on the adjustment, and boy, oh boy, we're going to drop this one when it counts. Good luck. We'll see you on the next hole. Hole number 2, and we're absolutely looking for a boom here. I'm bringing my sniper club and this quasar ball. Max left, which is 2 bars, and about 1.4, 1.5 bars of top spin. That is with a reasonably strong cross tailwind, as you can see. If we're going to play this with a headwind in the tournament, we're going to need a different adjustment. So just keep that in mind. This is going to work out well for a very similar wind. And in this adjustment, I'm actually adjusting this one at 35 medium or mid distance. Nice clean little adjustment there. And you'll see my second bounce, or I think it's actually my first bounce. Yeah, the first bounce, it does come dangerously close to the rough here, so keep that in mind. However, beautiful speed here. I'd love to see this one dropping when it counts. Good luck with your 9 hole, and we'll see you on this next hole, the par 5 third. Welcome to hole number 3, and this is what I consider one of the only real albatross opportunities on this course. Well, maybe one of kind of 2. So I'm going to bring an extra mile and a Titan ball here, and as you can see, we're not going to play full topspin by any means. In fact, I'm going to play 2 left spin, and if you bring a Kingmaker, you can almost play 3 here depending on the wind, and just a tiny bit of backspin, or maybe a little bit of head top spin if we have a headwind. You just want to be very careful for this shot that you don't roll over the end of the second fairway. We're going to bounce here, and as you can see, we're going to run out of space here pretty quickly if we go too aggressively. So take it easy, play it safe. Around 330 yards or so is going to set you up beautifully. That was a 10%. Max adjustment is going to set you up beautifully for a sniper second shot. Now, obviously, a sniper level 7+ is ideal here because you're going to get that full ball guide. However, you're going to do your very best here to line it up, and I adjust this shot with 0% max. Now, because of the way my drive yardage was, I'm not actually playing any spin at all here, and you're going to see the weight of this shot comes in quite nicely. I kind of referenced the third bounce there to be at the fringe is what I have in my notes. And remember, this is played with a tailwind, so we're going to have to always look and see. But boy, look at this. We're going to have a great chance. Many folks are going to be dropping this one. I'll see you on hole number 4. Hole number 4 is the second par 3 of the tournament, and this hole looks easy, but believe me, it is quite tough. I'm going to come in here with a Kingmaker ball if I can afford it, and a wood club such as a sniper or a viper. I'm giving this one 3 bars of right spin and like 2.5 to 3 bars of top spin. I do come in short here many times, so I would lean a little closer to the 3 bars of top spin. And what you're going to see here is we're adjusting this shot at 30% max, And just be very, very, very careful here with this kind of setup. As you can see, that second bounce is very close to the bunker. And we've got that third bounce is sort of just before the fringe. So look at it as the type of shot that if you're going to hit great, you have to hit great left here, because you see that, how close that was. But as you can see, we came so close. So let's just tidy it up and sink it in the tournament. Hole number 5, and we have ourselves a par 5. So bring a power 5 ball here. And hey, if you have a power 5 with side spin 3 or more, it might come in handy for the second shot. Max top, max left here. And I'm really just playing this one to get it accurately down the center of this fairway. It is fairly narrow margins here, so we want to just take a nice safe path. I think a Thor's hammer here is also an excellent drive because of its accuracy. You could definitely use a quarterback or a rock as well. Great choices. But I'm going to play this one to about 360 yards. And I'm going to set myself up just for a safe, consistent second shot. I think, of course, playing this one more aggressively, you could put yourself in position for Albie here, but in most rookie bags, it's just not really going to be on the table. So big dog here or a horizon, max top, max left, and that's where that little extra left spin could come in handy. But again, with this nice right to left wind, we don't need to worry so much about that. But in a left to right wind, you're going to want to use a little left curl on this kind of second shot. So just play according to the conditions and the balls and the clubs that you've got. I'm coming in here so that I can leave myself, a short wedge or maybe get it to the fringe kind of thing. But I'm not a big fan of using that overpower on the big dog or the horizon on a rookie account unless I really have to. As you can see, sets us up for a very safe, very straightforward wedge play here. Now, normally I would recommend to bring the Endbringer if you've got it, because of that excellent accuracy. However, the Firefly is a good club and I do use it, as you can see, when necessary. So all the best of luck here on hole 5. I feel this is a very pivotal hole. You need to get this eagle. I'll see you on hole number 6. Hole number 6 is a par 4 that you can play a couple of different ways. I'm just going to show you the main way here, which for me is just to play an accurate club such as the quarterback with a katana ball down the middle here. I adjust this shot now at 15% max, and the thing is, I'm just setting myself up for a long iron. If you want, you could bring like a big topper here and play it over that sand trap down at the bottom right here, the one you're gonna see on the right, just to the side of the rough. But it's a bit of an inconsistent play if you're not comfortable with that kind of risk, and I like this second shot to just sort of be consistent play. 0% minimum distance, as you can see with the backbone. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit so I have room to adjust, and then I'm giving this one a couple of bars of backspin. It works out to be 3 bars of backspin and 1 left spin. 0% minimum distance, and as you can see, I've got that ball guide pretty close to the pin. This is a difficult spot to land because of the fact we're landing on an upslope, so it's actually gonna, I think, shorten the flight of the ball a little bit, and you just need to compensate by bringing the ball guide closer to the hole, is what I've found in my experience here. So hopefully we can get the drop when it counts. I wish you the best of luck. I'll see you on hole number 7. Hole number 7, and we have another one of these White Cliffs par 3s that are a little more difficult than it looks. There's several spots that you can land around that bunker to get it to the green. This green slopes heavily from left to right, and as you can see, what you'll see in the outcome here, having a level 7 or preferably a level 8 sniper here would actually give you a little bit more backspin, which I think is what you need. I think about 4 bars plus is what you want to work with. I think a sniper level 7 at the minimum, and you want to bring this power 0 ball so we can find the perfect landing spot. Now, otherwise, this one comes in pretty nicely considering, look at the elevation on this hole, 30% max on the adjustment. It can still drop with the 6 here. That's why I've included this path, but this hole is a tough one. I'm looking forward to it. If you've got the money shot, hit me up, Erelic Gaming. Hole number 8, and we have the final par 4 of the tournament. I set up this shot with my extra mile and a side spin 3 ball. Particularly a Kingmaker comes in quite handy. There's some fine margins that we're working with here. I set up this shot, adjusted for 10% max with that max top and maximum right spin. Now, this is a very clean adjustment, and you do see me put a very small calculated amount of right curl here just so that the right edge of the ball is like halfway in to that adjustment circle on the right. If you go too much, you're going to clip the rough here on this second shot, as I came incredibly close to doing so. However, without a little bit of curl, this ball could possibly roll off to the left in especially a right to left wind. Second shot now, I'm setting up with a long iron, such as the backbone, and after assessing the situation here, I decide that we're going to give it a couple of bars of backspin. 2.2 is what I have written down for myself here, and I'm setting up this to be a 0% medium distance adjustment, and ultimately I've got that ball guide just a couple of squares short of the pin. Because of the lower level backbone status here, it doesn't have quite as much ball guide as one might like, say from a higher level grizzly or something. So otherwise, just a clean shot here, set it up in the middle. It would be great if we could all get this eagle when it counts. Good luck. I'll see you on the next hole. Hole number 9, and we have ourselves a difficult par 5. Do be very, very cautious with this drive here. I've got 2 or 2.5 bars of backspin on the drive and about 2 bars of right spin here with this Titan ball and an extra mile, adjusting this shot at 10% max. Now, it might not look like it because we're bouncing over to the right, but I could actually stand to put a tiny little touch of left curl on this shot. Not a whole bunch, of course, but just gently, because you see we've got a lot of room to the left, but this one comes awfully close to the right. There's a risk to run off to the right and also to roll down off the end of the second fairway patch, so just be very, very careful with that shot. Second shot now, you can come in here with the big dog, absolutely, or some like to play the horizon here. You can actually do like a second bounce rough bump with more topspin. Little spicy shot, but it's an option for many players. 40% maximum distance here, and I'm playing this one with just a little bit of topspin. I've got in my notes from 0.5 to 1.5, so consider the wind you've got to work with and the level of your club and your ball. I think this is a really cool classic course in this game, and I'm really looking forward to this tournament. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it's nice that we've had a little break since the last 9-hole tournament. I think it's good to get back to the regular rhythm. So we come in here just a tiny bit hot, but you know what? Not a bad shot. Tap in eagle. Good luck in the tournament. Thank you very much for joining me in this White Cliffs 9-hole cup walkthrough. I hope you've enjoyed the video and found some information that's going to help you prepare for the tournament and shoot low in your qualifying rounds. I'm really looking forward to this. I love this old school course, and I hope you guys have the very, very best of luck. And until next time, subscribe now so you don't miss out on any of my future content. And don't forget to like that video. Good luck, everyone, and we'll see you out on the course. Thank you again.